Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about pollution. What comes in your mind when you hear the word pollution? Pollution is the way of introducing harmful substances into the environment. These harmful substances are called pollutants. Pollution is done by two main contributing factors in this world today. One is natural and two is human activities. However, natural activities is way beyond human control. So in this video clip, we won't be much talking about natural pollution, but we'll be only talking about human activities. There are three common types of pollution within these two main contributing factors as mentioned earlier, natural and human activities. The first pollution is air pollution. The second pollution is water pollution. And the third, and not the least, is land pollution.
As mentioned earlier, there are three types of pollution. The first one is air pollution. Air pollution is simply the contamination of the indoor outer environment by either chemical, physical, or biological agents which changes the atmosphere's natural characteristics. However, in PNG, there are five major causes of air pollution. First one is automobile. The gases emitted by vehicles such as trucks, cars, or buses also pollute the environment. Second one is burning of fossil fuels. The burning of these fuels also emit large amount of toxic chemicals into the environment such as sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. Third one is agricultural activities. Ammonia is one of the most hazardous gases released during these activities, along with hazardous chemicals like insecticides, pesticides, and fertilizers, which when released into the environment contaminates the environment and also the air we breathe. Fourth one is industrial activities. Industrial activities is the main source of toxic chemicals such as hydrocarbons, organic compounds, and carbon monoxide, which when released into the air degrades the air quality. Fifth one is domestic sources like household products and paints. They contain toxic chemicals which when released pollutes the air and makes breathing difficult. For instance, like the burning of the paints on newly painted walls. The effects of air pollution include diseases such as respiratory disorders and other diseases which are related to air pollution. The other effect of air pollution is acid rain and ozone layer depletion, which also contributes to global warming.
Apart from air pollution, we have also water pollution in PNG. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances, often chemicals or microorganisms, contaminate a stream, lake, river, ocean, and other body of the water in Papua New Guinea. This widespread problem of water pollution is jeopardizing our health. Unsafe water kills more people each year than all other forms of violence and other activities combined. Meanwhile, our drinkable water sources are finite. Less than 1% of Earth's fresh water is actually accessible to us. Without action, the challenges will only increase by 2050, when global demand for fresh water is expected to be one-third greater than it is now. There are many causes of water pollution in PNG, such as improper treatment of wastewater and disposal of trash into the drainage which flows through the sea. However, the main cause of water pollution in Papua New Guinea is due to the mining activities. Mining companies are dumping more than 100 million tons of hazardous mine waste into the rivers, lakes, and ocean of Papua New Guinea, threatening vital bodies of water with heavy toxic metals and chemicals poisonous to human and the wildlife. Mine processing waste, also known as tailings, can contain as many as 3 dozen dangerous chemicals, including arsenic, lead, mercury, and processing chemicals such as petroleum byproducts, acid, and cyanide. Dumping of mine tailings and waste rock pollutes the waters of Papua New Guinea, threatening the food supply, drinking water, and the health of the community as well as the marine life. One good example is Ramuniko mine in Medan province. In 2011, the Ramuniko mine sought and won the authority to dump 5 million tons of tailing waste in the Pasamak Bay in Bismarck Sea, a coastal area rich of biodiversity. In PNG, the major effects of water pollution includes mess fish dying off and causing sediments build up in the rivers of Papua New Guinea. And also, in addition, it causes the skin diseases and health issues in the people living in the particular impact area and also causing the water shortage problem.
Apart from air and water pollution, there is also land pollution in PNG. Land pollution refers to the deterioration of the land surface at and below ground level. It is caused by accumulation of solid and liquid materials that contaminate groundwater and soil. The main cause of land pollution in PNG. While there are many causes of land pollution, the main contributors include litter, waste, urbanization, construction, mining extraction, and agriculture. Littering. Littering is the improper disposal of waste products. It's unfortunately common in PNG. Litter, whether intentional or not, causes pollution by releasing chemicals and microparticles as it degrades. Waste, even if you throw it fresh into the bin and take it out to be picked up by the garbage truck, its journey is not complete. Your trash has to go somewhere, and where it typically goes is a landfill. When not managed properly, landfill can also contribute to land pollution. Urbanization and construction. Large quantities of people living close together, producing trash, littering in a dense area, inevitably leads to land pollution. When these materials are not properly disposed of, it contributes to the land pollution of that area. Mining. Mining is the extraction of minerals and other geographical materials from the ground. The extractive method in the mining process, however, deplete its of its resources and can cause damage and land pollution in its wake. For example, Octedi mining changing the geographical landscape of Star Mountain. Effects of land pollution includes contamination of water, loss of fertile land, which leads to reduction of availability of food, the endangerment and extinction of species in wildlife. Habitat destruction, where animals and plants wipe out in certain areas. Habitat shifting, where animals are forced to flee where they live in order to survive. An increase in wildfire due to polluted area often becoming very dry. Increased soil pollutants can enter the body through food chain and cause health issues.
In order to prevent and minimize these issues, there are several solutions to control air pollution, minimize use of cars, control burning of garbage, reforestation, and use eco-friendly equipments. Land pollution. We can solve these issues by reforestation, decomposing, use and recycling of waste materials. Water pollution can be reduced by proper tailing dams, recycling waste, and government interventions.
To conclude, human activity is the major cause of pollution in Papua New Guinea. As we have heard, there are few ways to help us prevent the issue of pollution. I hope we as human beings can take responsibilities and apply the ways to minimize the widespread problem of pollution in Papua New Guinea.